Hello Retro Heads, Benny Williams, and I'm back with another video for you. Just this afternoon I've nipped out to get some lunch with the wife and I stopped off at a couple of the charity shops that I normally go to go and have a look, see if they've got anything in there. One of them used to do some really good condition big box PC games, but they seem to have stopped taking those now, unfortunately, because I do like to collect for the big box PC. And unfortunately, I think because the person that runs it thinks that they don't sell, they'll stop stocking them, but I'm the one that's been going in and buying them, and now they just don't have any. They haven't had any in there for months now. But the one I pretty much struck gold in, and the second one there was a couple of bits and pieces, but not really anything that I was very interested in. But I've got a really lovely haul of 11 great games, and yeah, I've just been looking forward to getting back, finishing off my lunch so I could film this video and show you what I picked up. And I spent a grand total of £5.40, and this, you're not going to believe some of this, it's just an absolute steal. So I'll start off with, I've got a PS2 game, the only PS2 game that I got with the bundle, which is, what's that one called? Rayman Revolution. I've not played this before, I haven't got a copy of it, but it looks quite unique compared to the normal format of Rayman's, because of course, as you know, they're normally 2D platformers, and this one is in a 3D environment. Be interesting to see if this works or not for the franchise. I could only imagine that it probably doesn't, because all the other Raymans that came out on the Wii U and the 3DS all went back to a 2D environment again. But you know, I'm looking forward to giving it a go at some point anyway. So 10 PlayStation 1 games for 50%. For 50 pence each, and they're in really good condition. There's a couple of light scratches on the case, but apart from that, they're all complete. They've got the manuals in, the discs look in fine condition. I'm happy to pick these up for 50p each, so I'm not going to complain. So first up, got Tomb Raider 2. And I've got to be honest with the Tomb Raider series that apart from the first one, I've never really delved too deeply into it, and I've really got to rectify that. This game I've had before from the same charity shop. Again, I paid 50 pence for it, but this is pretty much an immaculate condition. It's a fantastic game. It's one of my favourite PS1 games ever. I absolutely adore this game, and not many people talk about it, surprisingly, or like it. And it is Future Cop LAPD, and as you can see there, again 50 pence. I know this game normally goes on a good day for about £15, on a bad day between 10 and 12 really. So the next one is Tomb Raider 1. Of course, if someone's getting rid of a few games that they had on the PS1 and they're just getting rid of the PS1, giving it into the charity shop, you're most likely going to have, if you've got Tomb Raider 2 in your collection there, you're most likely going to have Tomb Raider 1 to go with it as well. And you know, of course there was a third Tomb Raider which I've not really played. And the other thing I noticed as I was on my way out, they've got an N64 in there, of course. It seems to be the N64's turn for the nostalgia bug for those that don't collect and those who were of age at the time that are reminiscing, and they want to get back the console they had as teenagers in the game, so the prices are rocketing at the moment. So I saw the N64 console in the shop, and I didn't notice any N64 games, so I popped back in to have a look, and I'd either already missed them or there just wasn't any N64 games, and it might have just been a bit of backstock perhaps, I'm not sure. This next one, I don't know if it's a rare game or not, but I'd certainly probably say that it's uncommon. I've never seen it out in a while before. And this one is Dynasty Warriors, which is a versus fighter. Looks a bit like Tekken meets Ballerina Toshinden. Both excellent games. This is really heavy for some reason. I'll crack it open a little bit wide. That'll be why. Got the manual in it, and big, thick, heavy thing, which I'm sure this had a manual in. Future Cop. Yeah, it certainly does. That's a really heavy manual, that one, but probably because there's got to be, you've got loads of move lists for the characters and things in there, I'd imagine, perhaps. But I've got to say with that Future Cop, it's in stunning condition for what it is. And like I say, I've already got a copy. It's not a perfect condition, and I considered swapping it out, but because I haven't got the manual in my copy and there's writing on the back of the label with the cheats and that, but actually I like it like that, and it's only going to sit in my collection so I can be bothered to get around to playing it at some point anyway, if I do it all, which I hope I do. But you know, such is the case with people with a hobby like this. You tend to collect more than you play, it seems, or you just don't have the room to get out and leave the consoles out that you want to play. Next game is, I think I've already got a copy of this. I'm not quite sure. There was 2 copies of it while I was there, and this was the better copy, so I snagged this. So it's Worms Armageddon, again 50 pence like the others. If I do already have it, then I'll just sell it on or trade it for something maybe. And there was about 15 to 20 PS1 games all in all 50 pence each, and I was tempted to get all of them, but I thought I won't be greedy. I'll leave a couple of things, because there's some games like what was it? Command and Conquer. There's a couple of Command and Conquerors games, and I think I've got them all on the PS1 anyway. And I thought I won't be too greedy. I'll leave some for, you know, some other lucky person that goes in there, and give them a chance. So I thought it'd be nice like that. Next one up is Forsaken. I'm not sure if I've already got this already on the PS1 or not, but I think that I do have it on the N64 if it was out on that as well. So I'm quite sure I've already got that one. Next game, Metal Gear Solid Special Missions for 50 pence. So I've never played this one actually, so I have no idea what it's like. But as you all know, Metal Gear Solid, the first one, an absolutely outstanding game. It was leaps ahead of its time. Of course, without special missions, you're not going to come across the actual game itself, which I'm delighted to get this for 50 pence. I've always put off getting it again, because I knew that one day I'd get it for a bargain price, and that day has finally happened, even though, yeah, I've been on the lookout for it at car boots and things for probably about 10 years now and never come across it. Or just, it may have been there and I've just got there too late. So we've also got World's Scariest Police Chases, which I think I've played this. It looks a bit like Driver sort of meets Need for Speed. That's a cool one. Apparently it's got weapons on it, so it's like a shoot up racer, and I like that genre, I really enjoy it. And one of my favourite pickups today, it's just, I can't believe this was in this bunch, and I was so delighted. And you know, this is the best of version. I think the normal version normally goes for between £30–40 if I'm not mistaken. If I am, of course, someone correct me, but it's Hogs of War. uncommon game, quite hard to get hold of for a good price anyway. So for 50 pence, I'm absolutely delighted. So that is great stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed the video anyway. It's my second best charity shop pickup ever, especially in the last 2 or 3 years. My mouth almost dropped, and I almost, when I went to pay for them, the ladies were like, "Oh, did you check them? How much is all that?" Because I couldn't be bothered to count it, and I said, "Oh, it's £4.50 for all of it," which it was. You know, maybe I could have sneakily turned around and went, "Oh, it's £3.50 and knock £1 off it, save a bit of money." But no, you don't do that in a charity shop. So I'm happy to pay what I paid for it if it helps the charity, and it's an absolute bargain for what they're worth anyway, so thrilled. So if you remember, please like, subscribe, share this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.